Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's the Lions against football friends.
When looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
A look at the starting lineup for Lions. Manuel Neuer begins in goal. Dayo Upamecano plays with Milan Skriniar. Chance to finish! My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. Well, they're going for the short one. Oh, that's splendid play. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending.
Yeah, just snuffed out the danger there. That's a good turnover.
Osimhen to put to the head. Oh, my word. There's excellent timing for you. What a challenge. Rivaldo. Well, non-stop movement and creativity. That's what you get from Ronaldinho. Can they do it? Blocked it brilliantly. Kaká. Full credit. Wonderful stop. And the short option preferred. As Royce cuts in, what problems can he pose for the defenders? Just fractionally wide, so unfortunate. Ronaldinho. And football friends have it once more. Ronaldinho. Marco Reus. On the ball, Kaká. Van Basten. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Victor Osimhen. Threading it. And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely!
Well, Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
Burmo. Football friends moving it forward. What can they do from this position? Well, couldn't quite find his teammate.
That's really good awareness there.
Kaká. Just the challenge that was required. Kukçu. And on to Osimhen. Oh, superb defending. And so it'll be a goal kick. Rivaldo. Van Basten. Interesting pass. In position. And you have just witnessed a really high-class save.
Well, you won't see a better reaction save than that. That is a superb piece of goalkeeping.
Can he? Well, he failed to deliver that time. Grimes. Ronaldinho, terrific vision. And it's gone in. Just what the doctor ordered. Things looking very bright for them now with this buffer. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Marco Reus. Burmo. On to Putellas. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Van Basten!
Well, those stats tell you everything. Their build-up play's been all right, but their end product has been really poor. It's just one of those days for them in front of goal.
Ronaldinho. Now with Grimes. And the through ball. And a really good stop.
Well, that's a save of the highest quality. Great goalkeeping there.
And taken short. Oh, great play. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Brilliant pass. Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Van Basten. They knew they wanted to apply the pressure, and they did. And the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So back in business. First half struggles for football friends were there for all to see. Can they make a better fist of it this half? Kaká. An effective challenge. Ronaldinho. This looks interesting. And it's opening up. Oh, a sensational stop.
Yeah, what a save that was. Brilliant reflexes from the keeper.
It's a short one. Upamecano. Well, high quality defending. Van Basten. off the post. And in range, blocking it. Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Stay onside, and that could have been a really big chance.
Ronaldinho. And on to Osimhen. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Now opening things up. Might do damage on the break. But nothing comes of it. That's good refereeing advantage. Cookchu. On to Pop. And cleared away.
Well, that's how to clear the danger. Good piece of defending there.
Well, nobody taking charge on the possession front. Van Basten. And a free kick given. Well, a pair of steady hands and evidence. Cookchu. Here's Luke Shaw. Pop. Osimhen. Threading it. Osimhen. Shot blocked, but still alive. And nothing comes of that attack. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Fernandes. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Oh, good idea. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Oh, this looks useful. Genuine chance. A goal! That's exactly what they needed. That should get them believing again. Grimes. Here's Luke Shaw. Alexander Pop. Pass, and justifiably so.
Yeah, they're toying with them at the moment.
Ronaldinho. Teamwork and passing in evidence. Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely. And support available. Carles Puyol. And now with Osimhen. Grimes. That's a good-looking pass. Osimhen. And that's a really fine piece of work defensively. Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitchside man, Jeff Shreves.
Yes, he went over on his ankle, but he has carried on, so I think it's unlikely that it'll force him off.
Cheers, Jeff. Grimes. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Might be a chance to break. Kaká.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. These supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line.
Oh, look at this, Stuart, an opportunity. Oh, terrific save. made a real difference, I must say, but the manager decides that this is the time to make a change. Short corner taken. Here's Luke Shaw. It's with Milan Skriniar. Carles Puyol. Possession lost by Lions. And so into the final 5 minutes. And pressing for the equaliser. This could be the equaliser. Oh, great defending. Alexandra Pop. Counter-attacking chance. Oh, good-looking pass. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. And in with a real chance. Oh, big drama here. All level again. Incredible scenes. So on with the game. And I'll tell you what, you'll be hard-pressed to see a better, more spirited fight back than... So the tension rises, they keep on playing. Pop. Kukcu. It's with Milan Skriniar. Kukcu. Pop. Esther Gonzalez. Now options are plenty. Oh, strained every sinew to get there. Short corner it is. Kukcu. A good and fair challenge. Esther Gonzalez. Really good build-up, but no end product.
Really snuffed out the danger there.
Haji Wright. Not as accurate as it could have been. And Rivaldo might profit from this position. Can he put them in front? No is the answer to the question, and that could be... so important at this stage.
Well, will they get another chance? That would surely have won the game for them.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Marco Reus. Really good interception. Could be dangerous. Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. Ibanez. Half-time in extra time, and still they are level. So Well, back underway. The legs might be tired, but the minds have to be focused. Referee deciding to give the free kick. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. And the decision offside here. That's a good ball. Will he play it in? Just the challenge that was required. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. Nicely played. And she might be in. The emphasis very much on attack. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, here it is again, and just look how he turns away from his marker and then gets his shot away. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
And football friends couldn't hang on to it. Here's Luke Shaw. Cookchu. Here's Pop now. Runs it nicely. Well, offside, but a tight call.
Well, that was really close. It was almost the perfect run, wasn't it?
And the pass deftly cut out. Foster. Well, no time to waste. Can they find an equaliser? Teammates available. Oh, good idea. Can she put it away? She finds the back of the net. Right place, right time. And delivering for her team.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and when through on goal, she makes no mistake. She just hits it so cleanly and with power. That's a great finish.
Could pull one back here. Oh, wow! Brilliant defending. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors. That's the big story.
You're absolutely right. They really struggle to get to grips with the game. They always seem second to the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them. Poor performance all round.
A warm welcome to you and thanks for joining us for another game live on EA TV. My name's Guy Mowbray. I'm joined by Sue Smith in the commentary position and we should have a cracking contest here. It's the Lions and they take on Football Friends.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here and I'm anticipating a good game today. The coaching staff have done all they can. Now it's about taking it onto the pitch.
Oh, that was a decent position, but he went to whack it rather than place it and has narrowly missed. This is the Lions team for today. Manuel Neuer is in goal. Deo Upamecano plays alongside Milan Skriniar in central defence. And in attack, it's Victor Osimhen. Well, it was looking good, but ultimately nothing doing.
Yeah, they won it back well there.
Nicely played through. The first blow of the day struck early. 1-0. And we're back underway at 1-0. Osimhen. Kirchu. And superb technique to get past his man. Real chance. Very, very close, but hit too hard to get the bend that was needed to score. He's being hunted here. That's crossed the line. It'll be a throw. Goes on past the defender. Osimhen. Lovely incisive ball. Bounced superbly and in. Oh, it's a penalty. Just what they needed. A huge opportunity to level things. This to level it up. Saved. No better feeling for a goalkeeper. A short corner taken. Ronaldinho. Carlos Puyol. Football Friends come away with it. And Burma. Mateus. And the forward progress continues. Ronaldinho. Mateus. This is looking like a decent move from Football Friends. Oh, they were getting interested there, but not anymore. Osimhen. Rivaldo. Marco Reus. No need to force things, content to pass it around. This is a lovely spell of possession. Oh, what a chance! Really solid defending.
Yeah, you can almost celebrate that like a goal, couldn't you?
Oh, brilliant anticipation. Getting closer. Mateus. But that results in the flag going up for offside.
It's careless, this. He had other options. He should have held on to it a bit longer. Just give your teammate a bit more time.
Burma. Over the top and in on goal. And that's a solid stop. Out of harm's way it goes. Ronaldinho. Kirchu. No way through. Possession lost. TOTS. Royce. And Burmo. A turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning. Victor Osimhen. Oh, they've lost it. The attack is over. Is this the equaliser? And they've levelled it up. Nothing to split them once more.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great skill to play the ball through. The way to pass, it's just right. And it makes the striker's job relatively easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a really good goal.
Vanessa Gilles. Marco Royce. Ronaldinho. Careless in possession from the Lions. There could be something happening now for football friends. Breaking at pace, this could be dangerous. Play will restart with a goal kick. Royce. TOTS. For the lead here. Oh, a flawless tackle.
Yeah, he's recovered the ball well there. I thought it was almost certain to be a goal.
Victor Osimhen. And that'll do it. The end of the first 45 minutes. Back to it then, the second half begins. Ronaldinho. A miscue in the final third there. Oh. And all a bit wild out there currently. Well, now they could spring the trap. Pushing nicely upfield here. But able to deal with the danger decisively, well defended. Kirchu. Played in with that. Oh, here we go, free kick given. And they'll be queuing up to take it from here. Nothing doing with that effort.
Nah, it's not a bad attempt that. Struck it well, but the keeper shifted his feet quickly and would have saved it, I'm sure.
Burmo. Read the pass well and cuts it out. The Lions pushing forward with options available. This for the lead, and that's 2 for him today. A superb performance. They can't contain him.
Well, you could see this coming. They did a great job of moving the ball, pulling players out of position, and then when the space did open up, they punished them. It's a really good team goal.
So that makes it 2-1, and away we go again. Orkun Kirchu. No time to think. Kirchu. Football friends have it back. And the attack is over. Victor Osimhen. If they go now, there could be a break on. But not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position. An hour played, 30 to go now. Orkun Kökçü. And it's held on to comfortably. Mateus. All one, well read. This looks promising from the Lions. Oh, chance! Going for the blast. On goal there, but accuracy has been sacrificed for power. Substitution coming up. Marco Reus. And Burmo. Wasteful from the Lions. Moving the ball around well here. That has been adjudged to be offside. And the ball has been lost by the football friends. Good patient build-up, but not quite the end product. Marco van Basten. Ronaldinho. Orkun Kökçü. It's in, but he knew, and the flag went up quickly.
Yeah, he finishes it so well, but he knew himself that he was offside.
And he's offside, the flag is up. Enzo Fernandez. On to Reus. Pressure, possession, patience, but will it provide an equaliser? But ultimately, not going anywhere with it. Osimhen. Able to skip past. It's a good ball in behind. Incredible! How was that kept out? Short corner it is. Milan Skriniar. Ronaldinho. Oh, could be here. A goalkeeper ready for anything. Job done. And out of play it goes, straight from the keeper's arms. It's pass after pass, ball and players moving as one. Oh, a great chance! And it's being kept out to keep them in the contest.
Yeah, and if that had gone in, I wouldn't have seen a way back for them. Not much time left now, so what an important save that was.
Luke Shaw. That's brilliantly won, now to go with it. Tackle clears it away. Big a try. And met by solid goalkeeping. It's a corner. With not a lot of time left. They're nearly there. They decide against putting it into the box. Skriniar. Football friends recovering possession well. 5 minutes left. 1 goal in it. Still the prospect of late excitement. Full time is looming. A slender advantage, but not long to hold on to it now.
Yeah, it's been a great first half. If they can hold on for the win in these closing stages, they'll be delighted. It's been a hard-fought contest, a game that could have gone either way, but once getting in front, they won't want to concede now.
Well, time ticking away, but there's still belief here. Could be all square here. Got behind it and kept it out. And onto the post. Still trouble here. Well, it was looking good, but not all the way through. Closed it down well. Marco Reus. Some contact there, but advantage played. And that is the final blast. Not the result that the visiting fans were hoping for. What did you make of it all?
Yeah, just not at the levels that we're used to from them. They looked a little bit sluggish from the start, to be honest. They'll be disappointed with that, and they'll certainly look to bounce back quickly.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me as usual is Stuart Robson. And without doubt a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's the Lions versus football friends.
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Marco Reus. A look at the starting lineup for Lions. Manuel Neuer between the posts. Carles Puyol plays alongside Luke Shaw as fullbacks. And the striker today is Victor Osimhen. Just needs to steady himself. In it goes! That will do nicely for starters. First goal of the game.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Alexia Putellas. Well read to ease the pressure. And football friends now in potentially a dangerous position. Well, a touch too heavy there.
Well, no way through there.
Ronaldinho. Here's Pop now. And football friends unable to keep the ball. Putellas. Oh, great attacking play. Can he do it? Oh, terrific save! Prompt defensive action called for. Kukçu. Teammates available. In the right place to cut out the pass. Rifled against the post, but back in play. And that's handled without any trouble at all.
Well, they were so close to the equaliser there. They're certainly a bit unlucky, but they need to make more of these chances.
Not the best challenge, free kick. And tremendous individual skill.
That's what excites fans, individual brilliance.
Well, out of play, under pressure. Getting right into his face. Untidy on the ball, the Lions. Encouraging this from football friends. Ronaldinho. A very good tackle. And teammates around him. Oh, in with a chance! And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating. So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. And he stopped them in their tracks. And acres of space out wide for the Lions. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Promising position, this. And getting in the way of that. Superb defensive play.
That looked dangerous, but he did so well there.
Grimes. And possibilities here. And there's a quality defender in action. Rivaldo. Ronaldinho. Can they make this count? Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. Osimhen. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here! So on they go again. It's going to be interesting to see how football friends reply to that setback. Payor. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Now, can they hit them on the counter? A throw has been given. Ronaldinho. It's with Milan Skriniar. And intercepts again. Marco Reus. And intercepted it.
Good anticipation there, it really was.
Well, fine work from the Lions to win the ball back. A chance to whip it in. Good-looking move. Fine build-up play. Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Marco Reus. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Into the second half then, the Lions with the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Van Basten. And he's through here. Oh, just look at that! I don't mind saying, that is out of this world! Spectacular! Victor Osimhen. It's with Rivaldo. Rice. There to win it back. Thoughtful play. Van Basten. Well, they could break at pace. And should have been so much more incisive. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Osimhen. And Lions moving the ball forward with purpose. But timely defending when it mattered. And a clear foul. Marco Reus. Van Basten. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Teammates available. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Good conditions for the counter. Grimes. It's with Milan Skriniar. Now with Grimes. Victor Osimhen. And buying them time.
Well, that's a good decision. It just buys her team a breather here.
So half an hour remaining. And football friends come away with it. Potentially productive avenue for Rivaldo. Well, the keeper calmly putting that moment of danger to bed. Well, a free kick awarded by the referee. Not a good pass. Well, they've given him too much space. Can they nudge in front? And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day in superb scoring form. Victor Osimhen. Now with Grimes. Here's Luke Shaw. Oh, read it really well. Now, football friends could be onto something. And it's Marco Reus. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Ronaldinho. Osimhen. Very quick thinking there. Might be able to set up the chance. Vigorous defending. But it just petered out. Is this the moment? There it is! The goals keep coming. No stopping them today.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
Kukçu. Promising looking ball. Kukçu. And running it back. Now gliding through. Will it go in? In it goes! But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight. It was a good finish, though.
Mbeumo. Cookchu. Grimes. Good work from football friends to win it back. Just 10 minutes to go. Van Basten. Excellent vision. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Must be. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick.
Well, a bit of an anticlimax, really, after some really good play.
Cookchu. Well, he's given us away. Fernandez. Now Casemiro. Opportunity it is. And through for the goal kick. He hit it with power. And it's with Foster. Esther Gonzalez. Nicely timed tackle. Cookchu. Lovely weight. Nice looking move. Oh, incredible save. And he snuffed out the danger. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Full marks for trying it. Oh, a superb chip. Spellbinding. Alexandra Pop. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
That was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do.
So here we go.
Hello and thanks for joining us live here on EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by the ever-knowledgeable Stuart Robson. And everything is set up nicely to give us a really good match. It's the Lions and they take on football friends.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
This is the Lions team for today. Manuel Neuer is in goal. Carlos Puyol plays with Luke Shaw in the fullback positions. And in attack, it's Victor Osimhen. Here's how football friends line up today. Oliver Kahn is in goal. Marco Reus starts alongside Casemiro in the heart of midfield. And they go with a single striker leading the line. Ronaldinho, it looks the right ball, moving through on goal, and there it is, 1-0 already.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy, nothing the keeper can do about that.
And the momentum is lost.
They're much harder to break down in those areas, aren't they?
Now, here's an invitation. Onto it, in on goal. Oh, you can't stop them now. They've got another in double quick time. Off we go, 2-0 the score now. Kaka. There could be something building for football friends here. That's where any chance of anything developing disappears. Casemiro. Kaka. Well, he's lost the ball, and any chance has gone. Ronaldinho. Promising looking ball. What can they do from here? Under pressure. It's been sorted out by an alert goalkeeper. Rivaldo. Oh, that's been won really smartly. Could get it over now. And they might be in. Rivaldo. Football friends finding space on the flank. This looks too easy. It looks far too easy. Fernandez. On to Reus. Surely now. There it is. A lifeline in this game. And surely momentum is with them now. Incredible. So it's 2-1 as the game restarts. Orkun Kökçü. There could be something building here for Lions. Kökçü. Puyol. Grimes. Oh, what a chance! It's in! 2 to the good! That little bit of buffer. And it's just a matter of keeping concentration now. Off we go then. 3-1 the score now. Casemiro. Fernandez. Free kick awarded here. The refs viewed that as a foul. And it's pinched. Read his mind there. Well, here we go. Time for the transition. They've lost it. A promising break ends there. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Chance to get back in this. And that's where it ends, with possession lost. Now, this has to be. And they're 3 in front now. What a performance this has been so far.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
Deo Upamecano. Turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning. Oh, could be a chance here. And the attack collapses.
Really snuffed out the danger there.
Osimhen. Read the pass well and cuts it out. There's a chance for them to go now. Matt Grimes. Orkun Kökçü. Oh, brilliant anticipation. And we're nearly there for the first half. And it's going one way right now. And for those in the away end, the wrong way.
Well, I'm almost lost for words, because this just hasn't been good enough. And it starts with their defending. The forwards haven't pressed the ball, the midfield players have been too loose, and the defenders haven't seen danger. I just can't see a way back for them.
And here's a chance! And they've scored again! It's become a question of just how many they'll get.
Well, we can take another look now. It's great interplay between the two of them to start the move off. And just look at that finish. 1v1 against the keeper, and she hits it with power. It's a great goal.
And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Victor Osimhen. Goes on past the defender. But he's come back at him to win the ball now. They might get caught on the break here. And a goal, but slightly all too little to affect the result, but there is still fight left in them. Orkun Kökçü. Matt Grimes. Oh, that's been won really smartly. Fernandez. Do it. The end of the first 45 minutes here. We're underway, and we've certainly seen a commanding performance so far. Victor Osimhen. And the chance slips away. Marco van Basten. Deo Upamecano. Now they've got possession. What can they do from here? Decent looking attack, this. And that's where it ends. Breaking at pace, this could be dangerous. And another! 4 to the good now. Any ideas of this being a contest surely over?
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
Orkun Kökçü. And it's pinched, read his mind there. Ronaldinho. Orkun Kökçü. The defence quick to snatch it back. Rivaldo. This could get interesting. The effort shut out. And it's a short corner. That's a good ball. Oh, real opportunity. It's a goal. That's something. We say you never know sometimes, but I think we do. Grimes. Carlos Puyol. The Lions with room out wide now. That has stopped any potential danger. Some useful space wide here for football friends. Orkun Kökçü. Paul. Now Osimhen. The pass is incomplete. Nicely won. Well, now they could spring the trap. Well, it was a real chance, but it's gone now. Kökçü. This could be threatening. Chance to score! In to win it, but the ball goes out. He's really stepped up today, and it's time now for some fresh legs. Oh, that's really well cut out. The counter looks on here, options available. But it will now be tidied up and cleared away. Enzo Fernandez.
This is a message for Adriano Negri. Happy birthday, Adriano.
Setting up the chance. Well, it did look threatening, but the keeper will be happy to claim that. Shaw. Esther Gonzalez. Football friends regaining possession. Only 15 minutes left for play now. And this could be the moment for a counter. And I'm afraid that's where it ends for them. It's all getting a bit scrappy. Hold on to the ball is the coach's shout.
Well, both teams have been guilty of poor passing.
Could be setting something now. This could be. And it's magnificent. That is incredible skill. One to enjoy again and again. Luke Shaw. Paul. Well, a bit of a clumsy challenge, and the ref blows for a free kick. 10 minutes left for play. Paul. Kökçü. Working hard to win it back there. And Burma. Oh, that's been won really smartly. Luke Shaw. Oh. Oh, look at this. Away they go on the counter. Should score here. If there were any doubts, there surely aren't any now. A truly dominant display.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Can he finish? And that's two for him today. A superb performance. They can't contain him. Paul. And it's on now. Oh, can't believe that. The goal was gaping.
Well, what a chance that was. How did she miss that? That was a golden opportunity.
So that will do it. A disappointing result, whichever way you slice it. Your thoughts on that performance?
I thought it was a subpar performance from them. Just didn't look as sharp as normal. I don't think they deserved anything from the game. They need to get a better performance in next time out.
Ronaldinho. It looks the right ball. Moving through on goal. And there it is. 1-0 already. Now, here's an invitation. Puyol. Grimes. It's in! 2 to the good. That little bit of buffer. And it's just a matter of keeping concentration now. Now, this has to be. And they're 3 in front now. What a performance this has been so far. And they've scored again. It's become a question of just how many they'll get.